All right, let's see if we can get some revenge here on this bastard of a card. Absolute bastard. Let's go for a Ragged Man. Turn 1. I mean, this is normally a very good start, especially with the removal we have in hand. Are they going to go turn 1, stupid 1/1 that gets an extra land into play? Are you actually are you shitting me right now? Are you actually shitting me right now? Excuse me? Excuse me? I mean, yeah, we've got the removal. Yeah, yeah, we have, but come on. It's just the same cards over and over again. No, and then that would have actually... So that gives 3 mana, right? That means if we didn't kill that, in the next turn they would have also had Etali again. What the fudge? What the actual fudge, man? Yeah, you can shut the front door. God, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. This is probably my favourite new card from Thunder Junction. And it just, the artwork's so cool, and the idea of it is so cool. Just someone going around with a sniper rifle, just sniping people's heads off and then drawing cards. So the idea is you want to deal damage to a creature, non-combat damage, equal to their toughness. And if you do, you draw a card, and it has X ability and tap to make a non-combat damage source plus X damage. So it's like a huge damage booster, which is kind of awesome. Because if you lightning bolt someone with this on the stack, you can boost the power of lightning bolt, for instance. So if you deal 3 to your opponent or a creature, you can boost it. Truth be told, I don't actually, in testing, I haven't used that ability that much because I try to have lots of abilities, well, kill spells in the deck that do a lot of variable amounts of damage anyway. So anything with an X spell is nice. Spiteful Banditry is really good to wipe out a whole field of creatures. If this wipes out multiple creatures, by the way, you're going to draw a card for each one. Obviously, with this out and Taii Wakeen, you're going to kill Taii Wakeen most likely, unless it's small creatures and then you draw lots of cards. Electro Dominance can deal variable damage as well. Chandra's Hope can deal variable damage. So can Awakened Inferno. But yeah, there's definitely a fair few cards, but then there's a lot of stuff with a flat rate as well, because sometimes you just want to do 2 damage for 1 or 3 damage for 1. So you get the point. You're going to be dealing lots of damage. The only weakness I found in testing was that if the opponent has a lot of 1/1s, it's a bit tricky to pull off just because our base damage is going to be 2. But as I said, with these X spells that go wide, these can definitely deal with go wide strategy. So you want to rely on these to some extent. But let's see how it goes. Really excited to use this. I love the concept of a sniper creature. We've not really had it yet. It doesn't really tackle themes of assassination or targeting certain things, but it does tackle the idea of, the perfect shot being, just the right amount of damage did the kill, and you draw a card. I just love that idea. It's almost like, it's like 2 bits of flavor in one. The drawing card is almost like you're gaining your bounty for killing someone in a particular way. It's pretty cool. Let's get into the game. I really like this one. All right, I like this hand. Going against the new Gitrog. Okay. Not so champion. So we already have a way to kill the champion, which is nice. So we're probably just going to do that anyway. 2 damage to 1 toughness. Wouldn't net us a card with Taii Wakeen anyway. Taii Wakeen. I keep wanting to say Taika Waititi, but it's not Taika Waititi. So that's a shame. Maybe we should just go for the sniper here. Love it. Thunder rifles. That's how they get around having real guns in the game. Imaginary elemental weapons. Pretty cool. Quieter Spike. Not too worried about that one. Although this is interesting. We can go for Soul Stealer Axe. Equip, attack, get a card. That is lovely, isn't it? Especially for white-red, which struggles with card advantage. Let's do this. Boom. Rahilda. Okay, can't complain. Eowyn can exile a creature with great power as well. Oh. They didn't play anything. That is very curious indeed. Get Lost. I suppose we'll just go for Rahilda and keep up the Get Lost. I wonder what is going on in their deck. Normally people have played many things by now. It's got haste. Kind of can't believe that on a black-green card, but there we go. Trample haste. Take it out. We got very lucky, I have to say. Can't really complain about killing that 5 mana 6/5 haste. Blimey, lots of challengers here. Steal from them and get one. Zulaport Cutthroat. I might as well play that. Another kill spell. Blimey. They're not going to enjoy. They're not going to enjoy this one, I'm afraid. I think we've got a bit too lucky, let's say, with the removal. Our 5 cards in our hand is literally removal. So if we kill it in response to Explore, I take it the Explore doesn't actually happen, does it? The Explore fizzles. Okay. We're really smacking them hard with this deck, aren't we? Chupacabra, no targets. Taii Wakeen gives a Lightning Helix. Okay. Let's begin the final death knell here. Some passive damage each turn. I think they're probably dead now if they don't stop any of our creatures. The dominance pretty much ensures that. Yargle, okay. Big gaping mouths tribal. Big gaping mouths tribal. I mean, that's a lot of toughness they just put down, I have to say. But luckily, Eowyn can deal with this. Which is kind of sad for them, but yeah, she kills some big things. The Lightning Helix steals with the Yargle. We draw a card. And damn, that was so brutal. I feel so bad for my opponent there. We had literal, just a god hand the whole game. Okay, we're going to face the brand new Fibblethip that lets them plot stuff off the top of their library at any time. That seems pretty good, right? That seems really strong. It's like very slow burn as a Citadel sort of thing. It's got Ward 2 as well. You may plot 9/9 cards from top of the library. Yeah. Seems really good. They've got 2 blue up. I'm actually not going to cast Taii Wakeen here. I don't want to just lose it to counter spell. Feels kind of bad to do that. Okay, so they're going to get us with Poison, apparently. So it's a proliferation build, it seems. Especially if they've got a Saga here with counters. Ornithopter. Okay. I could Dominance that, but I'd rather draw a card. Oh, they're saying that. You know what? Let's just kill it. We're not going to get to draw a card here, but we're going to stop them ramping a little bit. Which is very important. We don't want them to ramp. And here comes Fibblethip. Ward 2. That's a high ward. Interesting. What type are we looking at? Human. Are we human? We are human. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we... How do we do this? Or 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana would actually kill this. Pay 1. Yes. And then we basically had just enough there. And we don't want to cast that. Now, obviously, it would have been a lot cooler to go for Electro Dominance into something huge. But we have to be sensible with the mana. We want to take care of Fibblethip. There's just so much value with Fibblethip. Brainstorm. Brainstorm works in the deck really well because I want to manipulate the top card of their deck. If a creature opponent controls would die, exile it instead. That seems pretty good, actually. But, I mean, we got Chandra now. Not sure how they're going to get back from this. Chandra is amazing against blue.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
Yeah, we got pretty lucky, basically. There was not much they did to threaten us. But yeah, Football Flip does seem very, very cool. And they missed a land drop. Unless they pay to draw two. They probably should, really. Missing land drops. They're just... There's no way they can come back from this unless they keep playing lands, to be honest. Especially having two Chandras. You know, wow. Where are all their lands?
Let's get toast.
You know, resolving two Chandras, there's no way they can get back from this, I don't think.
Stopping tyrants like you is kind of my thing.
Add mana. We're not going to use it. We're just going to save it up for the next turn. And there was no point exiling the top 5 cards out of the library. That basically just mills us for 5. We could have cast any instants or sorceries. That's super good with Taii Wakeen here. Any lands? Seriously, dude, where are all your lands? Tormod's Crypt. It's such a weird deck. It's like... I don't know. Eggs? I think I'm actually not going to even bother with a Fragment Reality Sword. Okay. 4 damage to each of the 2 targets. That works. Can we take care of those? We also get to draw a card. What a crazily powerful ability, being able to just draw every time you kill something. You know, it's crazy good. Go for the sword. Protection from red and green is not going to matter, but we're going to get to place off at the top. Yeah, wow. That got... I mean, they didn't draw any cards that could stop us, but yeah, it's nice to see the ceiling of what our deck can achieve. Pretty cool. Alright, let's keep this. We have a way to temporarily slow down the Clothis with the Soul Partition. I mean, it's not a great answer, but it's one nonetheless. Man, everyone always starts with a Tail 1 Elf, don't they? Seems to always be the case now. So they're going to have turn 2 Clothis already. Yeah. That is pretty wacky. The format is pretty insane, really. But they don't actually have anything to exile. So Clothis kind of... It doesn't actually do anything yet. Once stuff gets in the graveyard, then we can start worrying about the sustained damage it's got. Mechanized Warfare. Damage +1, okay. Or red sources. Maybe we should get Taii Wakeen out. Set it up with some future damage spells. Now, annoyingly, we don't actually have any damage spells. We only have, unusually, we have 2 kill spells, basically. So we'll see what happens. Luca. Right. So that turns on the Clothis. Gonna add mana. Okay. So I've got 2 mana. They didn't want to make a dude. Lanoir Elves. Okay. Get to combat. And not do anything at all. Fine, we'll just kill your Planeswalker then. Intriguing. Intriguing. Well, I think this is actually a good time to go for the sword then. Because we kind of want to just start ramping over the top. We've got pro-red, pro-green, so that's a really good start. I mean, they are going to deal quite a bit of damage back to us, but... Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a real shame. That would have been an actual answer for 2 of their permanents there. Okay, okay, I see how it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more permanent. Turns Clothis online. And then... Who knows? Who knows? Retapping their creatures. Okay. Just going to stare. Yeah, that's unfortunate to hit two things that didn't do anything, or nor could we cast. But perhaps next turn we'll be luckier with what we can hit here. Unless they play an artifact creature, they're not going to be able to block Taii Wakeen. We literally have protection from their deck. Wow, they're just going to use a map. How terrible is their hand? Argoth goes to hand. As if they've got Titania and Argoth. That is very lucky. That is actually unbelievably lucky there. Right. Something good, please. Land and Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. If we play this, we can kill the Titania with the Bone Crusher. It's 2 more damage. So that actually works out pretty well. And we get to draw a card as well. And we get to play that as well. And we have Soul Partition open. Wow. I think I'm actually just going to exile it here because I don't want to lose 3 damage, to be honest. So you know what? That was a pretty sick turn, I have to say. Torburn combined with stuff is really nice. And they're going for that again, which... Okay. Fair. And they're completely tapped out. Lightning Bolt. Does that do anything? They're going to leave it on top. Okay, let's swing in. Down to 7, so they could die next turn depending on what we get here. Wow, okay. So this deals enough to kill the Delighted Halfling. It's 2+2. Nice. And we can even flash it back. Although saying that, we probably could have actually killed them there, because that would have been 8 damage to the face, right? Yeah, that was foolish. Yep, we literally had the win there. We literally had the win. Oh well. Yeah, that is annoying. That is annoying, but also the fact that Mechanized Warfare makes the Bolt deal 4, so they can kill the Torburn with that as well. Okay, fine. I messed up, guys. I literally had lethal. It's fine. I'm playing hard mode. I'm playing hard mode now. Warcrafting, that does not hit players, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Counter. Swing into the face. Down to 4. They'll go up to 6 in their turn. Well, I might as well play this. And I hope they don't have a board wipe in their turn. They're going to need one. Also, they do target the Bone Crusher. They take 2 as well. So, interesting. They're in an interesting position here. Red-green. They could have numbered... They could have numbered damage. But the thing about numbered damage is it won't kill Taii Wakeen. So... they're going to put that in the graveyard and gain 2. Go to 8. Okay. Now, they attack with Clothis. I will block with the Bone Crusher Giant, which then flips the Avacyn, which means they die as well. So yeah, they can't block Taii Wakeen, they can't block Avacyn, so I think we probably have it here, unless they do something horrendous. And we get a Lightning Bolt as well. Okay. Let's put it on Avacyn. This does have reach, but we also have this. And we can cast that until end of turn, yeah. And that also wins the game. So... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the face. Okay, fine. I redeem myself. Sorry about the mistake, guys. I still win anyway. There you go. I'm going to quickly interrupt this video to tell you this video is not sponsored. And because of that, the channel does need help from people like you. So if you do want to support the channel in your own way, you can like and subscribe, which is completely free. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can donate to the channel via my Ko-fi link below, or become a channel patron. And if you become a channel patron, you can get a custom video of your choice. Check out the details below. Just before I mulligan this hand, look at what card's in my hand. It's the freaking Cavern of Souls again. Do I actually want to mulligan this? Yeah, because we've got the Lore hand in. Yeah, okay. And look, I've just mulliganed into another Cavern of Souls. What the actual hell, man? Seriously, there is something be really wrong with the shuffler here. Cavernous Souls, Mulligan into Cavernous Souls. I think I've seen it in every single game now. What the hell? Oh, and of course they've got a blocker. Because why the hell not? Oh, this is really starting to bother me. I think, guys, I'm going to have to start taking Cavernous Souls out. Really? Well, I'm not going to... I'm not even going to play Taii Wakeen here because I just want to Wrath of God, to be perfectly honest. I don't want to just play this and just lose Swords to Plowshares. Okay, fine. Intrepid, Paleontologist, blah-de-blah, add 1 mana, blah-de-blah. Okay, come on, we need... If we get a white source next turn, we can just use the Wrath of God. But yeah, I don't really want to play any creatures onto this field. Land, Pantlaza. They're probably going to get a non-creature because that's just my luck. They get Huatli, which gives them a land to hand. Come on. It's crazy. Again, no dinosaur tribal, Pantlaza. Wonderful. And I can almost guarantee we won't get a land. We're going to get a land. Oh, we actually get a land. But of course, it's not a white source. So we can't use Wrath of God, which means we cannot use the Wrath, which means they probably win the game anyway. And yeah, the fact you keep drawing this is hindering. So immensely hindering. But, you know, that's the frigging game, I guess. Everyone you play is a bloody Pantlaza or something crazily powerful. I get one more chance to get a white source, otherwise I think I'm just dead. Really? Okay, fine. Fine. Tell you what, let's try and set up even more. Let's go for Huatli. Okay. And then the reason I did that is because I kind of want them to play more things. Okay, that was a mistake. Unless, of course, do we just die from this? Restoration, Angel. Well, they're going to flicker. They're going to flicker that. Get another creature. If it's just creatures, I'm fine about this. But that was absolutely mental. This card, everything in the deck is just the things that's wrong with Magic. Seeking, broken things, non-tribal, tribal deck. I mean, okay, fine, there's dinosaurs in here, but there's also 2 angels, an elf, sorry, halfling citizen. Right. Discover. Oh, of course, they discover into a freaking ramp spell. Sure. Why not? You know. They're going to attack as well. Because apparently all the dinosaurs have haste. Well, we might as well block that, seeing as we're going to lose it to Wrath of God. Okay, fine. And then a creature comes back. And we wipe the field. Probably one of the best wipes I've ever seen, really, but is it going to matter? Who knows? They can already... Oh, man, I keep forgetting to cast Taii Wakeen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Explore. Okay, fine. We do get back the Wandering Throne. Interesting. Okay, fine. I think we're fine. But geez, this game is crazy.
You're about to. Let's get toasty.
Pantlaza into that verdant, whatever the hell that... Yeah, verdant rejuvenation, my goodness. Oh, and there's a karma, of course. And they can deal damage to creature. They can't actually kill planeswalkers with that. Okay. And they get a Drover of the Mighty. Right. X damage. Does it have a ward? I think we'll start with the 4. And then we can finish it off with the Chandra. Pay 5. Yeah, I mean, my goodness, as if they had that.
Is the best way to destroy things.
No attacks. Okay. How do I feel? I don't know. If they get another big dinosaur, we could be in trouble, but... Are you serious right now? Oh my goodness, come on, man. What was that? Shared summons. Gross. As if they got that. No, what the hell? How did they just... Okay, this is annoying. Every single turn they've played something that makes me want to shit myself. I just saw Alpha. Legendary creature you control gain protection from each of that creature's colours. Okay, well, there's no colours. So not only did they played Etali into like 60,000 things, but they also managed to get enough removal to kill my entire field and my Chandra. Man, I'm salty. I'm so salty. I'm so salty. That's such bullshit. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit. Man, oh my god, I'm seething right now. I'm seething. What the actual F? I mean, talk about just unlucky. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.